Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Madchurchdisease podcast. I'm your humble host and servant, Marcellus McMillian. I am eternally grateful for you joining me on tonight. I normally go live on Thursdays, but I just decided that I wanted to talk about something tonight. I don't think we're going to be on for a very long time tonight, unless, I get to ramble, and you know how I do sometimes. I got the water on deck to keep me safe from saying something I shouldn't say, but sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But we're just going to talk tonight. Shout out to all of you that are joining me tonight. Please do me the awesome favor of hitting the like button if you are here. Shout out to Sharon T. Leonard. Shout out to T. Davis. Shout out to Mary. Thanks for the purple hearts, Mary. I appreciate it. I know T. Davis. I don't care. I don't care. This song be bumping. I do. I love it. Sugar Love, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you coming on in here. Daryl Moore, the one and only cigar vlogger. Thank you so very much, sir, for joining me on today. The wonderful Christine Parks. I went to go hang out with Christine Parks all late last night on the tickety tick to the you don't stop till you. And so I enjoyed that little interaction, but I was so tired by the time I got to Christine and them. I had been on live with one of my other friends, just laughing and talking, and then next thing I know, Mary ended up popping up into that live. That live was a whole mess because we were laughing, talking about old times, and just doing stuff, with my friends and some of our rideshare stories. So we had a great time talking. Sister B or Sister Bay, thank you so much. Lord, I guess I'm not going to have a brain tonight. Moni, thank you so much for joining us on today. Thank you for putting up the song. Jesus, thank you so much. Ali, thank you as well for coming on up in here. Beauty for Ashes, thank you so much for texting me and sending me stories and things like that. I appreciate you doing that. Cassie, thank you so much for joining. Kathy A, who happens to be a member. Wait a minute, did I speak? Yes, there we go. Hey, Antonio, thank you so much for being here as well. I appreciate you. Dawson Speak, what up, man? That's my brother from another mother. So shout out to Dawson Speaks. Jacqueline, good to see you here as well. I know, right? TikTok, you don't stop. Listen, tonight, of course, we're going to be talking about Brian Carn exposed. Is he really being exposed? Or does Brian Carn have a stalker on his hands? We're going to talk about it. Now, you guys know, for those of you that are new to my channel, if you want to keep up with all things Madchurchdisease, you can most certainly subscribe to our digital newsletter. This will, of course, keep you up to date on all things concerning the Madchurchdisease channel. I want y'all to make sure that y'all subscribe to that, because that'll keep you up to date on everything that's going on. For those of you that are supporting the channel, you are more than welcome to do that. I want to send a shout out to Miss T. I want to thank you so very much. She's the first person tonight that sent some support for the program, so I appreciate that. Now, if I could get at least 9 of y'all to follow behind her, that would be a blessing on today, and then that way we can jump in front of everything that we need to do. Shout out to Moses Tyson Jr. For his support of the program on yesterday as well. So I want to say thank you to Moses as well for that. So thank you guys so very much. So if you're going to support the program, please do it expeditiously. I know it's the first of the month. It's the first of the month. But y'all do your very best if you can. Thank you. Not everybody can or should, but I'm just asking for those that can and will. Thank y'all so much. All right. So, yes, we got to, of course, deal tonight with what's going on. I've got some things that I want to discuss, and y'all know how I am. I just bring these things on and talk about it the way that I want to talk about it. So we're, of course, going to deal with is Brian Carn being exposed? And you guys know I'm going to be talking about Brian Carn and the KCC church over there, off and on. And I want you all to understand there's a method and a purpose for the reason for which I am doing this. I'm just not somebody who comes to give commentary, but I'm someone who comes to elevate the conversation, because it's not necessarily about being exploitive, and it's not necessarily about the gossip of it or whatever. It's really about elevating the conversation for the Christian community, and for us to really use our brains and not throw away our brains with our sin. Okay. And so that's definitely what we're going to do. So I want you guys to buckle down tight. I don't know how long this program is going to be. I'm just going to talk for however long I feel, and then I'm going to go on and let y'all go on and enjoy the rest of your day. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all get ready.
Madchurchdisease, a channel that's all about current events, news, and Christian drama. A channel that's dedicated to our forgotten brothers and sisters throughout the ages. Our brothers and sisters who courageously stepped outside the safe bounds of institutional Christianity to tell the truth. A channel whose goal is to help the average person understand that Jesus plus nothing is everything. So like, comment, subscribe, and smash the notifications button to be a part of this channel.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for joining me at the Madchurchdisease channel. Shout out to all of you that are watching. Please hit the like button. Let's talk tonight. You know, Brian Carn is a very interesting prophet. I want to start this particular program off tonight by letting you know I have seen the sort of meteoric rise of Brian Carn throughout the years. And I, of course, have been quite concerned about certain things that Brian Carn has said and done over the years. Now, many of you may not be familiar, but my colleagues, Leonard the Truth Seeker, as well as Ms. Justice, were pretty much highlighting for many of you for quite a number of years the disturbing things about Brian Carn. Much before we got to Vashti Innes, and before we got to all of these other young women who have come forward and who have made statements in regards to their alleged relationships with Brian Carn, we have experienced quite a number of disturbing things about this young man. First of all of these prophecies that he has given that have never come to pass. All of the who's going to win the Super Bowl, and going after Leandria Johnson. You remember, for those of you that's been around for a while, y'all remember when he went after Leandria Johnson, and the gospel community came at him so hard in the paint. Now, this is the same man that went after Leandria Johnson, talking about the way that Leandria was living, all while allegedly being in a 10-year relationship with a young lady by the name of Vashti Innes. What I find so remarkable about Brian Carn, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to take my time, so y'all don't worry. Tonight I'm taking my time. There's no anxiety. There's no need for me to rush. I'm going to take my time. Now, I did send Stream y'all an email. Hopefully this will work a little bit better today. I don't know, but we're doing our best. So y'all listen. It has been remarkable to me to see this young man claim to be in the pulpit so holy and so righteous and so living right. There have been times where I've heard Brian Carn call into radio stations and, belittle people and talk so down to folks, and saying some of the most horrendous things about folks. And I want y'all to keep in mind, all while, according to Vashti, in a 10-year relationship with Vashti. If that is the case, ladies and gentlemen, the young man, Mr. Whitlow, whose wife was allegedly, that Brian Carn allegedly slept with Mr. Whitlow's wife, all that was going on while Brian Carn was running around here trying to prophesy and tell everybody how to live holy and how to live right. One of the things that I have and I'm finding so disturbing about all of these prophets and bishops and leaders, all of these people that are telling everybody how they're supposed to live, when you put the microscope on their lives and you really look at their lives, you will find that most of these people are living contrary to the very thing that they're preaching. Now, I know some of you are going to say, well, Marcellus, these are just men. And I find it also very interesting that when these men get caught in all of their shenanigans, then everybody becomes, oh, they're just a man. But while they're preaching in the pulpit and while they're yelling, spitting, and telling everybody that they're called from God and that they have a special anointing from the Lord, they're talking down to the saints and talking all crazy. What I find interesting, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue tonight and having our conversation about Brian Carn and this, rumor and rumor mill meltdown and stuff that's going on, I find it interesting that this young man is able to rise from the ashes of his deplorable life and lifestyle to found KCC Church and go around still preaching to the Christian community as if he is somebody that is to be looked upon or looked at as far as living holy and living a righteous life. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, the scripture I feel like is very clear when it talks about righteous judgment. This man is somebody who has, in my estimation and in my opinion, has followed witches. He prophesied all sorts of things about George Bush Sr. that didn't happen. I mean, he just one prophecy, one prophet after another prophet. And for me, it seems like we never can come to a conclusion or an agreement as far as the church is concerned, that we're just no longer willing to cover for Brian Carn and let him get away with this. Now, you all who follow me, you all know that a long time ago, when he was founding this KCC church and he was going after the community, trying to get people to come and join his church, he was giving away free gas cards. He had this thing, Gas on God. So he was going out and giving people $20 and $25 gas cards. All of that is a marketing ploy in order for him to fill his church. You don't have to agree with me. It's the truth. Just like this other pastor, I can't remember his name at the moment, who was giving away TVs and they were having raffles on Sunday and trying to fill up the congregation. All of that is just marketing in order to get free labor for people to come and join your church and work for free and while you build your quote unquote ministry. But Brian Carn is a special case, ladies and gentlemen, and he needs to be studied. And here's why he needs to be studied. Because regardless of the lies he tells, regardless of all of the charlatan behavior that he exhibits, regardless of the lascivious lifestyle he seems to live, no one seems to hold this boy accountable. And I am always amazed. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you may not be aware of this. But let me pull this up for you because I want to make sure that I bring this up for you. There has been a young lady. Now, I don't know whether this is true or false. I can't say whether it's true or false, ladies and gentlemen. The only thing I can tell you is that there is a young lady that is out. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Oh, I'm in the wrong. Why is it saying that? I'm in the wrong. Well, you can't do that. That's not a video. No, we're looking for all files. Let's go. I don't know what that's about. Oh, I'm in the wrong section. Sorry. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. There's a young lady that has been making all sorts of claims about the nature and the relationship between her and Brian Carn. And for the sake of what's going on amongst the church community, I felt the need for me to bring this up because there are a lot of churches and there are a lot of people in church that are being attacked by crazy people. We just had the LDS church. The man drove into the LDS church and started shooting people randomly, right? So I'm perusing through the internet and I run across this TikTok account where this woman is claiming that she is either the secret wife or fiance of Brian Carn. And it kind of struck me because of all of the things that are going on in the world right now. Let's start here, ladies and gentlemen. There's a young lady here that is now making claims. Now, I'm not saying whether the claims are true or false. I don't even know if this is AI because nowadays you can't trust nothing, right? But she's on TikTok with these pictures of Brian Carn, and she is stating, and you can see her handle on the screen there, me and him are getting married soon. That's what she says. Uh-huh. But if that's not bad enough, here she go. With her and supposedly Brian Carn looking down at this here baby. And she saying, I love him so much. Me and him are getting married soon. Ladies and gentlemen, does Brian Carn and KCC have a stalker? Does Brian Carn and KCC have a stalker? Because I'm not with, but it's kind of interesting because we don't know whether or not this could be a stalker. We don't know if this could be just some crazy lady, or we don't know if this could be based on his past history, him bringing somebody into this situation, and now there's some other girl that's coming forward. We don't know. Now, I'm going to be nice here tonight, and I'm not going to assume that Brian Carn has some sort of illicit relationship with this woman. I don't know. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. My gut feeling is telling me this lady is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Now, that's just what I believe. Now, I don't know if that is the case, but Brian Carn has lived such a stupid life that it just makes you nervous. And I have to tell you all this. For the people over there at KCC, and the leaders and the people over there at KCC, you guys need to make sure that you guys have good security over there. Because I do believe Brian Carn has got a stalker over there. I believe that this lady is crazy. And the way that the church and the way things have been going on with the church here lately, I think it's important for church people to really start protecting ourselves. We need to start protecting ourselves. Because let me tell y'all something. There is crazy people amongst us. The hills have eyes, and we got some crazy young folks and some folks doing crazy stuff, and we need to protect, the church folk. I ain't so much concerned about him because, they're going to protect them with their life, but it's the people that was in that LDS church where that truck was driven into and was shot dead. Those are the people that are harmed. It's normally the people in the seats and in the pews. But who knows? Brian, do you have another lover going on here? Who is this girl? And why is she going by an alias? What's going on over there? Why is this young lady talking about you and her are getting married and posting this stuff on social media? Never have I ever thought in a million years. But I mean, you can't even doubt this kind of stuff when it comes to Brian, because he's always in some mess with these young ladies. Brian, you just got out of one scandal, and now you got another girl over here on TikTok. The TikTok, you don't stop to the body rock. What say you, chat? What do you think? Do you think this girl is sane? Do y'all think there's a possibility that this could be a newfound lover of Brian Carn? This just has me baffled. And to that young lady, if you're out there in social media land, you're welcome to reach out to me, and I'd be more than happy to have a conversation with you. I just don't know who these people are. Isn't it strange? This is some strange stuff, isn't it? Isn't it some strange stuff? And see, here's the thing that y'all need to take and pay attention to. When Brian Carn starts talking like this.
See, if I'm teaching and you don't agree with me and you're rolling your eyes, get out.
See, here's the thing. Not everybody that's sitting under Brian Carn's teaching is just like regular, in my opinion. Because wasn't Vashti over there sitting under Brian Carn's teaching? And could it be possible that some of these young ladies that are over there rolling their eyes are rolling their eyes because he has entered into some type of relationship or something with them? Because he has a history, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just tell the truth. He has a history. And listen here, Juice, that's why I say, who knows? It could be AI. That's why I'm saying these people need to pay attention to this. But more or less, the reason why I wanted to talk about this today is because the folks over there at KCC need to be protected, because I think he has a cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs stalker on his hands. That's why I think. I'm giving Brian the benefit of the doubt in this situation. I'm going to say, Brian, you need to protect the members of the church, because who knows what this lady is liable to do. If she's bold enough to come out in the public and post pictures that are possibly you on the internet and say you and her are getting married soon. Now, let me tell you why I kind of give Brian the benefit of the doubt. Do y'all not know Clarence McClendon had a stalker lady just like this? Let me tell you how crazy this woman was. She started booking speaking engagements to churches like she was Clarence's wife. And the people was booking her. And you know, typically when they book you, they send you half the money before you show up. And she was being booked. I'm just saying. You understand what I'm saying? But who knows when it comes to Brian Carn? And I don't think that everybody that's sitting under Brian Carn rolling their eyes is rolling their eyes just simply because of whatever he's saying. Some of them people that's sitting in that pew are probably rolling their eyes because there could have been a possible situation between them and their pastor. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't trust Brian Carn, not one darn bit. And y'all can sit around and call Brian Carn a prophet all you want to. Brian Carn to me is no more a prophet than the bottom of the sole of my shoe. He's that much of a prophet. The bottom of my shoe is more of a prophet than Brian Carn. And I'm so serious on that note when I tell you the bottom of my shoe is more of a prophet than Brian Carn. And when this young man continues to do the things that he does, and those of us who are out here in social media now, and just for the sake of the conversation, because I told you I'm gonna take my time. Here we go. Marvin Winans is upset at folks because folks is talking about the fact that, you know, they said that he was near death and he's on death's door and all this kind of stuff. And then he switched it up and started talking about Donnie McClurkin. Y'all listen to me. Marvin, people wouldn't think you was dying if you carried yourself with some level of you walk around and keep this in mind. Let's keep this in mind. All you folks right now, y'all be lying all the time. Don't y'all remember when Marvin fell over in the Bible study like a little teapot, short and stout? Here's my handle, here's my spout, and whoop, whoop, he went right over. Y'all remember? I got the video. Y'all remember when he tipped over? So it's not far-fetched for us to think, Marvin, that something is wrong with you. I'm just saying. But back to Brian Carn. Brian Carn has been known, ladies and gentlemen, for reading envelopes where he's supposed to be prophesying, and he tipping over and looking at the people's envelope so he can try to figure out what their address is so he can go up to the front and call it out. You know, oh, you live at 45353. And then here's another thing that he likes to do. Oh, don't you know God could give me your address? How does my address build the kingdom of God? And let me tell you something else. You prophesying somebody's address does not build the kingdom of God. You know what it builds? It builds confidence in the people that are listening to you, and it gives them an air that you are accurate or you're prophetic. Absolutely, he did. Absolutely, he did. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just a little disturbed by the fact that Brian Carn can come out here and make all of these ridiculous statements and say all of this ridiculous stuff. And then those of us that have been in the space and talked about these things, then he just, you know, the vloggers are the ones who get attacked. But dude, you the one who's lived such a dirty life that now you have a woman out here claiming that she's about to be your secret wife. Now, Brian, I got a question. Have you been to her secret garden? Here in the garden. What you say, Barry? I'll show you a mystery. Y'all know I'm goofy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Listen to me here in the garden. Temptation feels so right every night. Come on, don't act like you ain't never been in these folks' secret garden, Brian. I'm just saying. You've been in these people's secret garden. I'm just saying. Was she one of these people that you passed over and looked over, licked over, lapped over? I'm just asking the questions, ladies. KCC, where y'all at? What y'all pastor doing over there? Now, how you just gonna let your pastor be out here in the streets with a whole woman out here talking about she's on her way to marrying him? What happened to Vashti? And how the man just got out of a scandal with somebody, and here you go talking about he's gonna marry you. Now, let me tell y'all something. There used to be another woman on the internet. Every time I talk about Brian Carn, she would go ham on me. She hated the fact that I would talk about some Brian Carn. You listen to me, Brian Carn. You listen to me. Something is not right. There's some mud in the water over there at KCC. And you know what? Now you think you the prophet. Let me go ahead and tell you something. I guarantee within the next 2.5 to 3 years, I wouldn't even really give it 2 years. I guarantee you we're going to find out about another woman with this dude. Because allegedly, this is alleged, I've been told that you've got children that nobody knows and talks about. And I've even heard some people say, you know, that you got these kids. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what they say. And my thing is this, Kathy, how does he get to keep bouncing from one scandal to the next scandal? When is the church people going to just wake up and say, wait a minute, this guy's not a prophet of God? At some point, shouldn't people come to some type of conclusion? Shouldn't you be able to say, hey, now, wait a minute, something is wrong with this dude? I'm just saying. At some point, scandal after scandal. Now this girl over here on TikTok talking about she your lover. Come on. Secret lovers. Yeah, that's what we are. I'm just asking. Try so hard to hide the way we feel, because we both belong to someone else. Isn't that the song? Come on, Atlantic Star. I picked that up right there. Here we are. Y'all know the two of us together. Take it. Y'all, I can't even sing it because I'm too busy laughing. Wait a minute. Let me calm down. Brian Carn, for real though. And you think nothing. You think nothing about this. And these preachers today think nothing about your name being mud in the street. Because I could have sworn the Bible says that a bishop, a person who oversees a work, is supposed to be a man of a good reputation. You have a shitty reputation. And it gets worse and worse by the day. I mean, it gets worse and worse by the day, Brian. I'm just saying. And here we go with another little girl. Where'd she come from, Brian? I got questions. Who is this? Hoppo. Who this here woman? Shouldn't we be asking the question? I'm just asking. That's all I'm saying. Who goes on social media and starts making claims talking about she on her way to marrying you and showing these types of pictures? Is this AI, y'all? Because AI is powerful. I'm just saying. Is that AI? Melanie_Carn is what she's got listed on TikTok. You all see this? It's already been liked over 2,000 times. It's got over 1,200 comments on the internet. I'm just like, wait a minute. Is there truth to this, Brian? Because you know where there's typically smoke, there's probably fire, right? I'm just saying. I know, right? I know that's right. But I'm just saying, for real, y'all. Something ain't right here. Something is just not right. Something is not right. It could be AI. Now, CC, I'm not even gonna lie. It could be AI. Because but you know, we live in a society now where we're gonna have to question everything. And everybody gonna be saying this is AI, this is AI, or this is AI. Because he could come out here tomorrow and be talking about, oh, this is AI, and had a whole relationship with this girl. And she had to come out with more photographs and more stuff. I don't know. But it's got me questioning. It has me questioning. Somebody said Karaoke Chronicles. You know what? That ain't no AI. Somebody say he's got the same turtleneck in every post. That's AI. Let me go back to the photograph because y'all know I've been looking at this stuff. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay. Oh, you know what? You might be right. Y'all might. Well, that's a different shirt though, right there, y'all. Yeah. That's a further. That picture is a little bit further to the back. I wish I could blow that up some more. You could be right there, Moni. Now that I look at it, you could be right there, Moni. But the bigger point of me having this program, y'all better make sure y'all get some extra security, because if she crazy enough to come out here and put this stuff on social media, y'all need to be protecting them members over there. Because we live in a different time right now. People is driving all in the churches and starting to shoot. And who knows, this lady could be a few fries short of a Happy Meal. And next thing you know, we'll be hearing about Brian Carn and KCC. Lord have mercy, Rita. Really? Gerald say his prophecies are all AI. I believe you're right. That's funny. Yeah, and it just makes me question. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying on this whole deal. That's all I'm saying. But ladies and gentlemen, some girl is out here now claiming that she's Melanie Carn. And you know what this reminds me of? Y'all remember when that little boy, what's his name? Joshua Holmes. Y'all remember when all the girls kept changing their last name to Holmes? Y'all remember that Joshua Holmes fella, the little young fella whose wife, got ready to beat him up. She can't stormed into his little thing while he was on live, threatening to kick his behind. Y'all remember Joshua Holmes? I'm just saying. Yeah, we definitely need to keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, because something is wrong here. Something is wrong here. Now well, before I get back to that, let me do this. Y'all make sure y'all please do me a favor and hit the like button. If you're supporting the Madchurchdisease channel, please do so. I want to send a shout out to all of the members. I want to say thank you to Miss T and Judith. Judith, thank you so very much for supporting the program. Gloria, thank you. I'll just say, yeah. Thank you so very much for your support of the Madchurchdisease podcast as well. Shout out to all of you that are supporting the podcast. I appreciate you guys. I just want to make sure that I do acknowledge the folks who support the program. Shout out to Mary too, by the way, you all. Mary made sure that she supported. Not only is Mary a moderator, she's also a supporter of the Madchurchdisease podcast. And I want to spend a special shout out to Mary. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. So those of you that are supporting the program, please do so expeditiously. It helps us to prepare for the things that we have to do. And we are going to do something really fun. As a matter of fact, to all the members, I think when we close out this live, I want to go live with you guys and talk to y'all a little bit about something that's brewing behind the scenes here. So I might do that. I might set it up, or should I talk to y'all tomorrow? I might talk to y'all tomorrow during lunch hour or something. But we got something we would do that's brewing over here. And I want y'all to know it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. So yeah. But y'all make sure that y'all support the Mad Church Disease channel. And don't forget about me. I love and appreciate every single one of y'all. So make sure y'all do that. Welcome to the Mad Church Disease channel, a channel dedicated to our forgotten brothers and sisters throughout the ages. Want to stay connected to me and the Mad Church Disease community? Well, then join our email community newsletter. Stay in the know with all the updates and fresh content that is created for this channel. It's time you join the private community for the revolutionary family, where we can talk and laugh all in a space that's safe with a no judgment zone. Connect with other members and build lasting friendships. The doors are now open. Want to stay connected and be notified each time I go live? Subscribe to the text community and be notified each time that we go live. Simply add your details for instant updates on all our lives. Are you a budding YouTuber or business professional who would like my thoughts on all things business related? Book a free 15-minute consultation where I can help with social media, YouTube, web design, and so much more. Book your consultation now and build your future. Get away from the rat race and build your business. All right. Well, let me go ahead and delete your comment. For those of you that are over there on Facebook, I had to go ahead and handle that. I can't see all the comments, so just understand something. If I delete it, I'm going to delete it. And y'all know the rules, right? Hold on. Let me finish. If you're a budding YouTuber and you're interested in learning how to grow a YouTube channel, coming up this month, I'm going to have a live. I'm only going to do this once this year. Y'all know I normally do it twice, but this year I'm only doing it one time. In the month of October, this month, you guys, we're going to be actually having our live YouTube class. So just stick around the channel, subscribe to the newsletter, so that way you'll be up to date on when that class is going to be scheduled and it's ready and it's open to the public. So y'all make sure. I'm trying to get the tickets on sale at least by October the 4th. I'm working on it. Okay, but that way you guys can get your tickets so you don't miss the class. All right. So let me say this, and I put those commercials in there, so now I can just free for all and talk about everything I want to talk about. Can we get back to Marvin for just a second? Because I wanted to say some things about Marvin, but I didn't want to keep it with the Brian Carn stuff. So now that we done cut, let's go to Marvin for just a second. Why are you mad, Marvin? Why are you mad that we said that you look like you on death's door? Why are you upset? Every week you falling out, and every week you're looking sick and sicker and frail and more frail. So, I mean, people are going to question it, sir. They just are. You don't need to get upset. You don't need to get mad, but you do need to bring some clarity. And you need to take better care of yourself. You do need to take better care of yourself, because somebody over there, something ain't right. I'm just saying. And then you're going to throw Donnie under the bus. Why do you always keep throwing Donnie under the bus? When people are talking about the way you look and how sick you look, then the next thing you know, you start talking about Donnie McClurkin. What's that all about? Donnie wasn't even in the conversation. They were talking about you. I'm just saying. It's weird. Very weird. Very, very weird. Shout out to Moni for dropping the link. I appreciate that. If you guys want to keep up with all things Mad Church Disease, please follow the link, and that'll help you guys. And so that way you can get all of that information. I'm just really serious. These people are weirdos. That's the best way to put it. I'm sorry. They're weirdos. Yeah, Jacqueline, I don't get it. He definitely deflected. Like I didn't get the purpose of him telling folks about Donnie. They wasn't asking about Donnie. They was asking about you. I'm just saying. Just saying. It's a weird situation going on. That's all I know. But shout out to all of you that are supporting the program. I hope I say your name right. Oh, Jesus, please don't let me butcher this. Benitha, thank you so very much for your support, Benitha. Or is it Benithia? I hope I said it's right, Benitha. Because y'all know I'm bad with names. Shout out to Benitha. Thank you so much for your support of the Mad Church Disease podcast. Man, I be butchering these names. Y'all know I do. Shout out to you for supporting the Madchurchdisease channel. Don't get mad at me. Charge it to my head, not my heart, because y'all know I'm bad when it comes to these names. Shout out to all of you guys. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for supporting the program, you guys, tonight. I appreciate it. All right, let me just tell you guys one thing. I did order 2 pieces of equipment for our podcast here. You guys will see me making some different types of videos coming up here soon, and I will be talking to you guys some more about it. Also, I'm trying to see whether or not we're going to go live on Instagram or TikTok. Because I couldn't find the RTPM or the RPTM or whatever. I couldn't find a thing in TikTok for us to stream into TikTok. Now we're supposed to have access to it, but I couldn't find that, just so y'all know. But I did find the thing that says I'm supposed to be able to stream into Instagram. Now I don't know if we have to go portrait wise in Instagram or how that works. But we are going to start doing some stuff over there on Instagram as well. So I don't know whether I'm going to put my morning walks on Instagram or whether I'm going to put them on TikTok. I would rather put them on TikTok because it seems to be a whole lot more easier for me, but we'll see. We'll see. But shout out to all of you. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link for y'all now. We're 46 minutes into the program tonight. I'm going to give y'all a couple of minutes here to come on up. And I'm going to take and be ready with you guys for some more content on tomorrow. I can't believe tomorrow is Thursday. I can't believe tomorrow's Thursday. I really can't. I'm really shocked. I can't believe tomorrow's Thursday. And hopefully I shout out everybody, Judith and Sharon as well. So hopefully I shout all of you guys out already. Because I don't like to miss you guys. Oh, but we got a lot of stuff to talk about. We really do. And I think I need to go back over some fundamental things as far as the revolution is concerned, because the revolution will be televised. Ain't nobody scared of these people. Oh, Lord. But yeah, that's it. But I did pin the link in case anybody has any thoughts. But there we are. And didn't I see Regina over here? Oh, there you go. Uh-oh. Hopefully I ain't getting, I don't think I'm in any trouble. I think I did good. Hold on 1 second. Let me go over here. Mary.
Now, why would you think you in trouble?
I don't know. I'm like, oh Lord, did I say something? I don't know. I could, you know me, I be trying to protect myself. I don't know if I said something.
No, you already know I would have been like, I would have said something in the chat, slid you something on Instagram real quick, like, brother.
Right.
I'm just trying to figure out where that lady comes from.
Yeah, for real though. Isn't that weird?
Like, and I mean, they got a whole baby together, so even if they don't get married, he's still stuck with her.
Oh man, is that his? You think it's his real baby?
How many they say he got?
Well, they do say he got a few. I don't know. That's why I said this is all alleged. I don't know. This girl she strikes me a little cuckoo though, Mary. Like,
well,
who goes
I
on
mean,
TikTok and puts their name as _Carn? Like, who does that?
yeah. Well, because that was my thing. She only had 4 or 5 posts on there anyway,
Right.
and they're all just a shrine to him. But yeah, it could very well be AI. Of course, he's not gonna address it.
And if he do address it, you know, he gonna address it in his so special way, because you know he addresses everything so special.
See, if I'm teaching and you don't agree with me and you're rolling your eyes, get out.
You know he's so special when he addresses.
Look, instead of close the doors, open the doors. Get out.
Oh, and speaking of close the doors, you know what I was thinking yesterday when I logged off from you all? I wish the young lady who was dating Marvin Sapp would have closed her doors, because she wound up face down in snow. Allegedly.
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
Allegedly.
Jesus.
She went from making videos on and saying good morning, love, and good morning, baby. And next thing you know, she was dead.
Child. Put it like this. we gonna let them evil things work themselves out. But that's something I don't want to understand.
Mm,
Look, we gonna work on your 501c3 pay me AME Church
right.
of Greater.
You want to find this? Some girl gave us a really good name yesterday. Let me see. I wrote it down. Hold on. What
Oh, I
she
think I remembered that one. The something with the S. What
the
was it?
Seed Sowers
Yes,
Unlimited.
yes, yes.
I like that ministry name. I'll be like, yeah, y'all need to sow more seeds over here. It needs to be unlimited.
I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be pay me AME.
Oh man. So yeah, but if they ever want to come hang out, I'm always hanging out in the evenings or every now and then over there with Mary and her TikTok lives. I'm so fascinated by TikTok. Let me tell you something. That whole platform is quite interesting, and the people that you run into are quite interesting. They something else. Woo!
Only if people knew that I, I should have never got the blue light glasses. I'm telling you, everything changed the moment I put those glasses on because all of a sudden I get all the people who need advice. I'm broke, my lights cut off. I need help. My man done caught something and he over here, he don't want me to, and then I done quit my job and my back hurt and I just got home from the hospital. I
You're like
swear I
but you're
became a
like a
social
therapist.
worker.
But
Yeah,
you're like
I'm
a
like a
therapist.
social worker and a therapist.
Because those people that come in your stuff, that one lady, let me say, now I'm gonna tell you how crazy deranged. So Mary had this one lady on. Let me make it nice. How do I say? She's a little toothless.
A
Um,
little.
yeah, and so she comes into Mary's live. She's got all kinds of problems. So one night I go back into that lady's live that she had done, and her niece or cousin was going live from Wendy's because she works at Wendy's. And the girl was going live from Wendy's, and I'm so fascinated by the craziness of these people. This girl is like 30 something years old, but she talks like she's like a teenager, like she's 15. I said, "Oh my God!" And here go Daryl to my hood rat. Let me tell you something, Daryl. You listen here. I know the gospel singers are hood rats, but you don't know there's some hood stuff going on over there on TikTok. That's for sure.
Hmm.
That's for sure.
She
And then
would look, she was putting her on hold. She said, hold on, girl. She was over there making sure them fries was fresh.
oh, it was
She was my
ridiculous.
birthday, my birthday.
Oh well, and is there anybody's birthday today? Anybody having a birthday today? Let me know in the chat. Anybody's whose birthday is this week? Anybody had a birthday this week? Anybody? Daryl, you know what? These gospel singers are just broke anyway. Some of them is just broke, and I think they just didn't have good deals. That's what I think. Because they just want to be, do their ministry or use their gifts, but then their gifts end up getting taken advantage of. That's what I think. That's the hard part of that, in my humble
Mhm.
opinion. That's just me. Well, since Evangelist Lynn Pearson, I know how much she loves our elder. I'm gonna go ahead and let him wish some people a happy birthday.
It's your birthday, Bukuda, my Sunday.
Kuda my Sunday.
It's your babakuda my Sunday.
I love that. That is hilarious. But ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, I'm thoroughly questioning these people over there at KCC. And why do these young ladies keep getting caught up with Brian Carn? I don't understand it. I really don't. I know it because preachers seem to appear like they have, a lot of power and influence and stuff, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm with you.
They all want to be the pick me. They all think they'll be the one to tame the dog.
Yeah. Now, see, Daryl, you want to fight. I see you itching for a fight. Don't be doing my Lisa Page Brooks like that. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Oh
And I'm
Lord,
here
don't
to
make him come for Cora.
right. Listen here. Now, listen here. Daryl, if you don't like what I'm preaching,
See, if I'm teaching and you don't agree with me and you're rolling your eyes, get out.
Daryl, if you don't like
Down, Daryl, get.
you better be in agreement, Daryl. You better be in agreement. What's up, Miss Furlow Speaks? Good to see you here. Hopefully you're doing well, feeling well today. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. I got so many things that I want to talk to you guys before the end of the week. So we'll keep this train rolling this week. Hopefully you guys we'll see. We're definitely trying to make sure that we're moving the channel forward. We are growing, and so everything is just going on as normal. So praise the Lord. I'm grateful for that. Of course we got our few little trolls, but I'm good. So Mary, what are you gonna do for the rest of the night? Did you eat dinner already or no?
I'm finishing dinner right now, but I am gonna go back live just to see if my ranking is gonna update because they've been playing with my fragments again. Y'all don't worry about what any of that means, and I'm sure Marcella still doesn't know what it means, so it's okay.
Oh, don't.
But no, last night I was just like scrolling through, and I'm just like, who's online? Who's online? I said, is that Marcellus on live?
Mm-hmm.
Because even if you join somebody else's, it says that you're live.
Oh,
So
really?
it noted.
that.
Yeah. So that's how I saw it. I said, boop. I pressed a little button. I said, what this man doing?
I don't know what I'm doing. But some of
So yeah.
them people is crazy.
Man.
Some of them people is crazy. Some of them on drugs. I don't care what nobody say. Cause one girl, she saw this she talks on song like this and her. And I wanted to say, so back, can you please speak up so we can hear what you're saying? Because can't nobody even hear what you're saying. Yeah.
There was one girl, she had her lights cut off. And you remember her? Were you in there for
I
her?
was mad at her. I was like, can you please get her out this live?
Yeah, and I mean that I'm just like, how many times is she gonna pop up the bag? I'm like, oh, and I've had 2 seizures, and I've had da 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 da. What you staying in a hot house for? I had to go to my neighbor to use their car to charge my phone. But I mean, put it like this: I unfollowed her and I removed her from following me. So
Oh
hopefully
yeah.
she can't find me no
Oh,
more.
please. Praise the
But
Lord.
I think she's banned because she
Yeah.
was doing so much begging that day.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
y'all ain't seen nothing till you seen these random people that come up on TikTok. All the Africans and the Pakistanis, they be up there trying to go on a little dating show.
But you know what I love about the Africans though when they come in? First of all, I love the fact that TikTok opens you up to the world like that, right? And I'm a teensy bit nosy. So when the African people come up, I'm kind of looking in the kitchens and stuff and seeing how but it gives everybody an opportunity, right, Mary? So all of these people in Africa that have a phone and that can access the internet, howbeit how well the signal is, they can,
Baby, that signal.
but I'm just saying, but at least they can, get on TikTok and kind of earn some coins and people can support them and stuff. Because some of them, like that one person that came on your live that one time, I said, oh no. I say they have to live in a small village. That's a small village kitchen.
Well, and I mean, because like you saw, I think I had sent you like a clip of like the dancer ones. So you had the ones who go on there strictly for entertainment and they are just trying to make that extra living. But then you have the ones that, where are you? America? Ooh, are you single? I'm like, this is not a dating
Oh yeah,
show.
yeah. They definitely gonna do that.
But we be cracking up because we be playing with them sometimes. We be like, oh, I don't know, but I might got a friend for you. Oh, okay. You follow me. I message you. And I'd be like, you ain't gonna get no response, block. But
Listen
yes,
here.
y'all, TikTok is an interesting place. And it
Yes, it
does show
is.
you all of the world.
And if you are a woman and you don't have no money, I have a business plan for you on TikTok. It don't even require you to get nude. Well, let me tell you something. You might have to show a little skin, a little bit, just a little bit. I'm gonna show you how to do it.
Just a teenth.
And then people give you money. All they doing sit there with their desperate selves. I say, man, this is interesting. And now you want to talk about being in the bushes, man. be in the bushes. I be like, I just be fascinated because until you press the button and go inside the live, they don't know you watching. Now that feature I do.
Exactly. Yep. Look, and I don't even be cared. Oh, and then have you watched any of the actual dating panels on that
I
TOYC
did try
lady?
to watch one of them, but see, here's my thing. Uh, you know, it don't take a lot to date.
It
It just take
doesn't.
you just got to go out and meet people, talk to people, and go out on a date. Like you don't need to be on TikTok going up on panels, getting hooked up by some woman that you don't even know. Is she married? This lady that I went and saw, I don't even know her name.
Hell, I have no idea.
That's
Ingrid's
the
the one who
thing.
sent it to me. But
Because
yeah, they do whole speed dating panels. It's wild. It is
all
wild.
these people giving out all this dating advice normally don't even have no man. I was sitting there like, I'm like, who is this chick? Does she have a man? Because I have a hard time taking advice from people who you giving advice, but you don't use your own advice, right?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
You know,
It's a
I'm just
mess. But
listen
yeah,
here.
look, Marcellus is learning about TikTok, y'all. Be careful. Watch out.
Listen here, Christine, let me tell you something. I go specifically to listen at how the dudes be begging. These dudes don't, you on a platform digitally, you're not even gonna be able to touch this woman. These dudes be begging, salivating at the mouth. I'm sitting here going, what's wrong with these guys? Like, are you really that desperate? And I'm gonna tell you how I like if I really want to have a good time. This real talk, Christine. I swear I do this. If there's like a real pretty girl and the dudes is like they flirting and they getting all desperate because they won't ask really probing questions, or a lot of these dudes don't know how to talk to a woman, so they just over there, oh, you're so pretty, oh, you this and you that, and I love your little shirt. They say the stupidest shit, right? So you know what I do? I'll pop up in there and I'll be like, hey, so where you from? And how long you there, blah, blah, blah. And I'll like go through this whole thing. And before you know it, I'll know more about this woman in 10 minutes than most of these dudes knew in the whole 20 minutes, 30 minutes that they've been watching her and salivating. I'm serious. It's amazing to me, though. I find it fascinating. I really do. I be up late at night, like Carol Burnett says, I be perusing. I do. Look, CC say they're thirsty to the point they dehydrating. I ain't lying.
Mhm.
I think that might have been the woman that I went over there and saw, but some of these people, they doing too much.
Oh, and did we ever get any formal word on EJ?
No, you know what? I'm gonna have to go over there and do some investigation. I'm gonna have to have Sarah, my assistant, make some phone calls. And I'll get Sarah on it. She's a good investigator. Let me
Because
get
I'm
Sarah.
like, now that I want to know. I'm invested in that one because we tried to warn that joker.
No, I'll be honest with you, Beauty for Ashes, because let me tell you something. Anytime they put these preachers on the TV, it is a disaster in the making. I tell them over and over again. Y'all remember when they had the Preachers TV show, when they had John Gray, E. Dewey Smith, the other preacher from North Carolina with the Dukes, No Lie Relaxer, Jerry Curl, and then there was that other fella. And I told everybody, I said, that's gonna be, you can look at the old videos on this channel. I got them. They're on this channel. I told people that wasn't gonna work. I said this ain't gonna last long. They coming on live with on national TV in these Easter suits. Don't nobody want to see that. If you do want to talk on that. But I'm just saying. But nah. And if they put it on YouTube, and y'all send me a clip, I'll talk about it. I'll do commentary, but I'll be honest with you. I'm so not interested in that preachers program. Plus, I don't like Felton. I don't like not Felton. What's that other preacher's name? The crazy one, him and his wife, Phelps. Oh, I don't like neither one of them. Neither one.
I mean, all the shows are the same purpose. They just want to see if they can get some sort of spinoff from it. They want to just try to figure out how much money they can milk, get people into their church, everyone wants to have the fame and the Instagram and followers. That's all them shows are for.
Yeah, yeah. And I'll admit the shows are amusing at first, but see when y'all don't, what I start thinking about is how much they're living off of the people.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I start thinking about. Like y'all do understand you fund their lifestyles. The church
Hello.
folks are funding their lifestyle. Now maybe not the Haddons, because the Haddons are, music artists and stuff, but everybody doesn't start doing. Oh, and this is a prophecy I'm about to give y'all. Let's see if this happens. Y'all know Lexi, the gospel singer? Apparently Lexi's supposed to be on graduating, got some sort of degree in something theological. Y'all think she gonna start a church?
Oh, Jesus.
Y'all think she gonna be on somebody's ministerial staff? Let's just wait and see. She gonna went from the Holy Ghost enforcers to watch. She gonna be enforcing the Holy Ghost in her own church or in somebody's ministry in a minute. Watch what I tell you. Mark my words. Mark my words. You heard it here first. Watch me. I told y'all that darn Mary and her boring husband was gonna be setting up that old boring church that they got over there.
And it was
And
Erica who did it, or
Erica. And her husband is as boring as two books. I mean, you put two books together, they're more interesting than her husband. And you want to talk about somebody who can't preach. Lord.
yeah, people just think like, oh, let's write off of the name of his wife, sir.
Listen here, Alice. This real talk, Alice. I heard through the grapevine, some people was telling me that the folks is out here saying that EJ is homeless. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna send an owl over there because he only pays attention.
Who, 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 who?
I'm gonna send one of Harry Potter's owls over there, Alice, because he won't pay attention to an owl show up because he gets real. He get real nervous when them owls show up because he say them owls is monitoring spirits. So I'm gonna go ahead and send one of them owls from Hogwarts School of Wizardry over there, and we'll see.
Look, I need to see when he's supposed to be back at his Orlando location and go try to and see what's going on at the Orlando. Oh, service was canceled, huh? Oh.
Listen, I hope that man is not homeless. I really do. The worst thing to be as a father and be homeless with a bunch of children.
Yeah.
That's not a good look. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that, Alice. I am gonna do that. I got an assistant, Sarah. I'll have Sarah to make a phone call for me. She's a good investigator. She'll do that. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's how I got the David E. Taylor information. I found out David E. Taylor and them still over there answering the phones, still over there taking donations. Where the money going? Do you think the people are still having to raise money because they need to eat? Because he took their EBT card. So they might just have to raise the money, Mary, because they can't eat unless they do.
Oh, not they starving.
And who had the keys to the ministry? That's what I want to know, because Michelle and old boy is in jail.
Right. Who was the second in command? Well, third in command, I guess.
That's what I want to know. I really do.
Who's running the house of the Lord?
Why you want me to be careful? Because listen, Lexi and I already done had our fight on the internet. Y'all don't know nothing about that. That was many moons ago. But actually, she called me on the phone and we had a great conversation. So Lexi's a sweetheart. But hey, it's called commentary. I have my opinion. Y'all don't know.
And I mean, and that's what people do. They, they get the credentials, the certificate, and then they open a church.
And then next thing you know, she's gonna be starting some ministry and be talking about oh this and oh that. Now, and I love Lexi, and Lexi's pretty funny, by the way. And when we had our phone conversation, she was nice, I was nice. We she found out I'm good peeps. If you learn me, you will understand I'm good people. I just be talking. I just be having a good commentary and a good laugh. No, if you taking all of this stuff too seriously, then you just something is off with you. You don't take all of this stuff too serious. It ain't that serious. Lexi's the reason we have Brian Carn. Really? No, she is not. Don't you put this on her, Terrell. No, she is not. Now, she gave an interview. She did an interview with him, but she's not the reason we have this nincompoop. No, the reason why we have a Brian Carn is all of these preachers that propped him up over the years. And that includes Matthew Stevenson until he got mad at him. Whoa.
Speaking of, where's Tiffany been? She ain't casting damnation on nobody right now.
Oh well, here we go. You want to talk about a false prophet? Okay, I'm gonna have a video coming up here soon, but I'm gonna take my time with this video because how do I say this? I'm struggling with what we have identified in America as Christianity. If I'm gonna be real honest with you all, I'm rethinking almost everything when it comes to my faith. And I'm gonna have a whole video where I sit down and I talk to you guys about it. I don't want anything that these colonizers have tried to give us and wrap it up to my this is what Jesus wants for us and Jesus this and Jesus. I don't believe none of these people done said. I have clearly been able to see the version of Jesus in America. I don't want it.
Nope.
And I'm really sorry to say here at this age and at this stage of my life that I'm at this place in my life because I would have never thought I would be here. This version of Jesus, I don't want. I don't want no version of Jesus that has anything to do with evangelicalism or has anything to do with America.
Because all that's being spewed is hatred and all the things that the Bible talks against. And picking and choosing the parts that apply to benefit whoever is preaching it, because it's just a bunch of walking hypocrites.
Yeah. But it's just like all of these people talking about what Jesus and Jesus this. What version of Jesus are you talking about? Because
not my Jesus.
The version of Jesus that they keep talking about allow them to cut off. At one moment they say, oh, we're pro-life, but they'll cut programs to help feed children. They'll cut programs for fast start. Every single thing that you would think of that people who claim to know Jesus would not do. Because if you really believed in Jesus and you really taught these principles, wouldn't these principles actually affect the way you vote? The only thing they ever want to point out for folks is where you black folks vote for Democrats. By the way, I'm not a Democrat, but anyway, oh, y'all vote for the Democrats. And then here come people getting in my chat to oh, you talking politics. I'll talk whatever I want to talk. This is my juke joint. I'll talk about whatever I want to talk about on my channel. You go get your channel started and talk about what you want to talk about. And stop leaving me them stupid comments because you got blocked today. I sure did. I just went right ahead and blocked and deleted you. I don't even waste my time anymore. You get blocked and deleted. I don't even waste the time anymore with that. But this version of Jesus, I'm struggling with.
Yeah. And I don't know. It's just annoying because they just be so loud and wrong. And they don't understand how they sound because they're so far gone that there's just like no humanity left in them.
Is that you, Daryl?
What's going on, yeah?
Okay, I can hear you a little bit. You might need to raise up your volume a little bit.
How about now? It's good?
Can y'all? Yeah, I'm sure y'all can hear him. Well,
yeah, I can hear him good.
Go ahead.
What's going on, Mary? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm on the internet trying to make a dating app for Mr. Birthday Boy to get with us.
You need to knock it off.
I just had to hop on. But no, I was going to piggyback on what you're saying, Marcellus, about this whole Charlie Kirk situation has really made me reevaluate, what is going on in these churches, because it's like we're literally looking at two worlds collide.
Yes, we really are.
Right in front of our faces. And,
yes, we are.
We try to laugh to keep from crying because in all actuality, I'm really concerned about this Christian nationalism that is like plaguing our church communities right now, to the point that we got people that we think are sane trying to actually defend this boy, and and in no way am I condoning violence, but I'm at the same time it's just like, how can you stand by and say this boy was a leader in the faith when he's talking about racist tactics and racist theology wrapped up in Christianity. It's really disgusting. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, I don't know what in the world is going on.
And for the supporters to request stuff that he didn't even believe in, he said
Correct.
out his own mouth he didn't believe in empathy. Therefore, I shouldn't have none for him.
Right. And how are you a Christian and do not have empathy?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just keep going back to them last two commandments that Jesus left us. Would I be saying this about myself, or would I be doing this to myself? No. Jesus said, he said, we're supposed to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. So would I love myself by doing and saying some of the stuff that these people are doing? Absolutely not, bro. No,
Mm-mm.
no, 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 no. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anything that is white evangelical adjacent, I'm raising my eyebrow to.
Hmm.
And I'm about to make some of y'all real mad. Some of your favorite Christian vloggers on this here internet
Talk about it. Talk about it. I
are
had a whole go ahead. Go on.
they are doing nothing but spewing white evangelical talking points and white evangelical stuff coming at you, but it's just coming from a black face
Hmm.
and out of a black mouth.
I literally watched Marcellus, one of these vloggers. I ain't gonna name them, but it's a group that comes on Saturday afternoons talking about theology, and they were talking about Charlie Kirk. Do you know that these people, this is a black panel, they had an alt-right guy sit next to them and try to defend Charlie Kirk
Mm,
as a Christian and
wow.
was spewing some of the most ridiculous nonsense. And they standing there letting this boy say this. He had a whole segment about, oh, I can name 217 videos that proves that Charlie Kirk wasn't a racist. I don't care. The boy said that black women are beneath him. Come on.
And he said if he knew his plane was being flown by a black person, he would wonder if they were a DEI hire or if they're actually credentialed to fly, as if a DEI hire doesn't still have to go through the training and the coursework and the hours and the testings and all that shit.
Right.
Well, let me just say this as I put that comment on the screen. Let me say this. Charlie Kirk dropped out of school. And see, this is the dichotomy of all of this. How does a man, just because the sheer fact that he's a white man, he thinks that he's more qualified to talk about Katanji and the Supreme Court justice? He's more qualified to talk about Jasmine Crockett, who's very degreed.
Hmm.
All of these other people, he just thinks that he is so much better because he's white that he could say some of these horrendous things. And then you have Christian so-called vloggers on the internet doubling down on this foolishness. I'm struggling, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I really am.
It's really sad. It's really sad. And thank you, Organically Sinead, for calling us out. I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah, I think it's about time we call these people out
Yeah,
because we need
yeah,
to know what is your problem. You cannot speak the word of God and back this foolishness. This is wickedness
yeah.
wrapped up in theology.
Now, I haven't heard anything from Rock Leach over there, so I don't know what Rock said, but he's approachable. I mean, if you had an issue with something he said, I think you could approach him. But some of the other folk you got in this list, I don't even think you could approach them because one of them, ooh,
What that
What?
one man told you? You're blocked, buddy. What did he call you? What did he call you? I forgot. Um,
oh, I forget what he
I
said.
came in. It was hilarious. Whatever he called you, and yeah, you mad church disease. Guess what? You're blocked.
Oh yeah,
I think he called me a tool. Didn't he call me a tool?
he called you something.
It was something funny.
All I know is it looked like he was on meth the whole
Oh
time. I'm
yeah,
like, yeah, get
yeah,
on out of here.
yeah. We call him Meth Head Dan over here. That's who he is now. He Meth Head Dan. Yeah, that dude cussed me out. And by the way, if you don't have a membership, you should get you a membership and watch that video. Yeah. And reach out to one of the moderators and they'll tell you exactly which one it is. I
Yeah.
don't know. His StreamYard is already acting up, y'all. Oh, this stream. I sent them an email. Hopefully they'll follow up because I hear other people are having trouble with it. So we'll see.
Mm.
Yeah, but I'm trying. I'm trying to get a different cooling situation for this laptop. I don't know. Maybe it's just running too hot. You said he was meth head Dan. Mona, you the one naming. You call it meth head Dan. I call it meth head Dan. Yeah.
Oh, that thing tickled me so much. And
Yeah, that,
you're blocked, buddy. I go in there and they blocked me. You're blocked. Like, okay.
No, the part that got me when he said, "And now you know how it feels to be blocked in somebody's chat." I was like, "Dude, I don't even know you, so you blocking me don't."
right.
Marcellus walked in like, hey guys, how's it
Look, they set me straight real quick. I was like, "Oh man." Oh, and did you hear that he said that he had talked to ABC7, but they use any of the footage that he gave them? And I bet you they didn't because I bet you he was talking crazy and talking all mean and weird to ABC7.
Yeah,
Wouldn't even put it past them.
yeah.
Sounding
That's
like he
his.
Yes,
was
indeed.
tweaking.
Oh,
Right. That's his problem. He was tweaking and don't even
yeah,
understand. Like you can't just because you have evidence doesn't mean you're gonna be on TV, bro. Like calm down.
yeah. So they didn't use
He
any
kind
of
of
the footage
reminds
that he gave
me.
them.
He reminds me of the white version of that one other vlogger that we don't really like, that just got out of prison, who was trolling at the Diddy trial and Cardi trial,
Oh, that
playing
nut.
victim. Yeah.
Ooh, man. You know what? There's very few people I can say that I would never want to meet. I would never want to have a conversation with. And he is one of them
Mm,
Hmm.
because he's a vlogger who goes too far.
yeah.
He
Every
goes
time.
too far.
And then wants to play victim. Like they
Exactly.
didn't just say what they said
Yeah.
or did what they
It's
did.
crazy. Yeah. Hopefully y'all can still hear me because I know I'm frozen on my end. I don't know if
At
I'm
least you
frozen for
frozen
the
with the smile.
Right. We can hear you.
yeah, I hope so. Okay, that's good. Yeah.
He said, yeah, I
Yeah.
hope
Mary
so.
said, at least you frozen with a smile. Yeah, that's crazy. But I'm just like StreamYard is doing way too much. I guess they said we'll keep you up here, buddy, and we'll keep people being able to hear you, but the screen won't work. Whatever, sir. Whatever, StreamYard. Forget y'all too. But I'm gonna ask for a refund this month if I got to keep going through all this. Y'all gonna give my money back, and I mean that.
Right. But we had the
Oh,
video
and then
footage evidence.
Mm, mm,
yeah,
mm.
yeah, and then I sent him a link to yesterday's show, and I'm gonna probably send him another one to talk about the
Oop. Did the sound cut out for you too?
Yeah, I can't hear him now.
Oh, look, now your sound is gone. But your video came back for a second. Oh, he gone.
No, he's
Wait,
there.
he's there. He's doing the beat burp, but just no
Mm,
sound with it.
right. It's like the AOL dial up.
Right. Oh, now he gone.
Uh-oh.
Look, I'm gonna dismiss myself. See if I can help him get back on track.
All right, me too. Let me get over here.
Can you hear me now? Oh Lord, this StreamYard. I don't know what else to tell y'all. It ain't me. It's StreamYard. Oh, but I feel a refund coming in my direction. Oh, yes, I do. Somebody will be giving me back my money because this is supposed to work. Glory be to God. Oh, Lord, you better give me back my money. I don't pay all of this money every month, and you can't even hear me or see me. And I'm talking like Max Hedren over here. Yeah, no, you're gonna give me back my money. I don't play this. I don't play this. This is crazy. This is crazy. Crazy. Thank y'all. I thank y'all. Thank you for sticking around. Mary, and Daryl, thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. I'm sorry it was out of my control. I ain't had nothing to do with that. Thank you, Pat. I appreciate it. Gerald said we can hear you. Listen here. They gonna give me back my money. Oh, they gonna give me back my money. They gonna give me back my money. Y'all should be able to hear and see me. But who has time to keep refreshing the screen in the browser in the middle of a program? That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Well, Mary, I'm gonna catch you and Christine and all y'all tonight on y'all TikToks. All right, everybody. Shout out to all of you. Please make sure that you hit the like button. If you're supporting the program, please make sure you do so. I love and appreciate every single one of you. Let me go ahead and send another email to StreamYard, and I am not playing. If they don't fix this soon, I'm gonna be having the highest level of StreamYard for free for the next year. I'm not playing, and I mean business. I hear you, Uncle Fred. Thank you so much, sir. Lord have mercy. I'm sorry. What's up, Soldier Sam? It's good to see you in here. I'm sorry, y'all, but this done got on my nerves. This 2 days in a row. I don't even know what else to say. We good right now, but 5 minutes from now, I could be skipping and a hopping and a ooping and a opping, and I'm gonna be mad. Y'all pray for me. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Thanks everyone for watching. Your support means the world to us. Please make sure that you hit the like button, and please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit the bell icon, and make sure you press all notifications so that way you will never miss any of the exclusive content that comes on my channel. Make sure that you never miss a video. Now, I try to go live every day about 2:30 Pacific Standard Time, which is about 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, and then I come back at night at around 8:30 Pacific Standard Time, which is about 10:30 Eastern Standard, with some more exclusive content. So if you want more Mad Church Disease show content, we'd love for you to become a revolutionary member of our channel. Please make sure that you hit the join button that's right next to the subscribe button or somewhere around here so that you guys can receive access to special community posts. You guys get all of the access to my community only lives, because we've got some sipping chats that we're going to be doing, and you guys will get exclusive content. So just make sure that you head on over to the channel page, click on the join button, and make sure that you do that. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate your love and support, and I'll see you on my very next video.
We are Mad Church Disease, helping you understand that Jesus plus nothing is everything. This is a show for everyone, believers and non-believers, from churched to the unchurched. Help us grow the channel by supporting our non-profit causes and create more consistent content. Donate by Cash App or PayPal, or buy us a coffee at buymeacoffee.com.